Good morning, everyone. This is David with David Trades 385. Today is Thursday, December 28th, and we are roughly 5 minutes before cash open. Um, I am sharing my screen, or will be sharing my screen of IWM. IWM has always been good to me, so I play that 95% of the time. I used to play Qs a lot. I used to play spiders, the diamonds from time to time, but IWM, I know intimately. I know how it moves. So that's really the only thing that I play. So with that being said, with 3 minutes, 25 seconds till cash open, I wanted to show some areas of interest, or well, one area of interest actually. This area here was from yesterday, the 27th. We have roughly 204.67 to 204.17. You can see pre-market, we came into that area and started to fade it down. Um, Also, we have poor high and poor low of yesterday's profile. Poor high means just valued high. Poor low is just value low. I have these marked with the red line here, 205.01 at the top, 205.01 at the top, 204.01 at the bottom of that. Um, as of right now, I have two markers out. I have a 203 put option out there, currently going for 63 cents times $163 per contract. And also have a 202 marker out there, currently at 40 cents times $140. I am looking to fade the market today, only because well, a few things. One is we're currently bouncing up against the poor man's low here at 204.01, which is also coinciding with the 26's profile of value of POC of the 26. So that's some confluence there. We also this volume node here is pretty thick and we're traveling right below it. Oh, let me turn that off. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I had my ringer on. Um, so we're kind of fading below that right now. We're currently at 206. What are we at right now? 203.87. So we're fading below that 204.01, which is the poor man's low or the poor low of yesterday's value. So I'm looking to fade the market. Obviously, I'm gonna wait to see where the players come in at before I press any buttons. So we will see with 52 seconds left. This is actually going to be my first day trading in about a week and a half. I've been out of the market taking a little break for a minute. So eager to get in. I mean, I still look at it, I still look at charts, but I haven't participated in a week and a half. So a little eager to get in. Stay patient, let the first minute run, see what we do with the first minute, and go from there. Right now, IWM is fading below that poor low. All right. Okay, with 10 seconds left, let's see what we do. Again, I'm looking to fade the market, but we'll see what happens from there. All right, we open it. It's 188,000 right there. So we're pushing right now pretty deep. You can see we building on that 198 to the downside. Let's see what the second minute do here. Again, I'm looking at 203 puts right now, 89.92 cents. They build on that. Now it's 200,000. Let me put my bid in here. Let's see what we do. Let's get this minute out of the way first. That's a huge number. Let's get this minute out of the way and see where we go from there. Because that could be enticing this the Bears here. See, we build at 198. If we can build off that, I'm in. But let's see. I'm coming at tick lows here. All right, we're coming back into value area. That's that poor low here that got marked at 204.01. Let's see how strong these buyers are. ES is running, so it could be pretty strong here. I'm still looking to fade the market though. Just gotta be patient. Or the buyers are going weak. They're getting weak. Kind of liking the sell here. 82 cent. I'm gonna go ahead to let's see. I'm gonna take it. 85 cent. Let's see. Did it give me an 85? 80. I'm at 86. Okay. 86. Let me write that down. 86. Coming out of that value too. So we just gotta be patient here. ES is running though. Are we building? Looks like the buyers are building up a little bit. Coming to a tick low on volume there. Just be patient. See where we go from here. ES is running crazy, so let's see. I still like the fade though. Sellers is trying to push this down. Can the buyers? We got 20,000 on the buyer side. Went from 3,000 to 1,000. They don't look that strong. All right. As of right now, the buyers look weak, but we're still in that minute. Volume is low here. Volume, okay. Sellers are picking up. Sellers are picking up. Sellers are picking up. 17, 17 turned to 14, 13. That looks good. 86 was my entry. Maybe a little early on the entry. ES is starting to fade as well. That's a good strong number, 16,000. Can we continue that? Let's see. If there are buyers in this candle and this below 20, then we're good. All right. 86. I can close out half at 96. I was pushing it too because I'm normally under $1 in my investments. I feel comfortable paying for options contracts under $1. There we go. There's a good amount of buyers here, but they're less. Now the sellers they flip red there. Now we're under the poor low of yesterday. All right, so that's at break even right now. So I'm at break even. See, there's buyers here, but are we matching the energy of the 20? And right now we're not. We're from 20 to 12. Siri just heard me. So back to break even. Okay. ES is starting to fade as well. See, that 12 didn't match that 20 there. Still looking good. This may be a long-term thing though. Jobless numbers came out too, didn't look too good. So we got that on our side for the meantime. Meantime in between time. Mm-mm-mm. I think if I would have got it up here, I probably would have got my half goal. So yeah, that 11 is not matching that 12. All right. We got, let's build off that 5,000 right there. Let's see if we can build off that five. See, it's holding on to that poor low. See how it's rejecting that poor low? We need not to reject that poor low. There's buyers in that candle, but they're very weak. They're very weak. I mean, only 639 buyers right there at the top of that candle. They're very weak at the moment. You just gonna have to be patient here. I still like the fade here, even though we're fighting against the poor low. I still like the fade at the moment. I didn't realize I put the numbers on the side. I gotta fix that. See, now it's 4,000 on that candle. So the buyers are continually to go down. That is good on our favor on our side here, but we needed to fade. We need the sellers to go ahead and step in now. You just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. Let the play out. Definitely probably would have got cash if I got up here for sure, but maybe a little early entry. A little bit of early entry. Okay. Yeah, the buyers there's some lower. See, right now it's just rotating. We got buyers are stepping in. Huh. Maybe this is not my day here. The buyers are stepping in pretty heavy here. I like that tail coming in though. Still let it play out. Let it play out. We don't rush. We don't look at P&L while we trade. We just focus on the trade. All right, let's build on that seven. See if we can build on that 7,000. Right now we turned that seven to four, back to five. Let's see if we can build on that 7,000. That's a good sell tail coming in on that candle, but it ain't over. Stay patient, stay patient. Let it play out. Yeah, right now it's just rotating. ES is kind of stuck. We got a seven here. Can we build off that seven or no? Eight, 8 to 9. Even though we're pushing higher, we're building off that sell pressure though. 12,000 on the sell pressure. Sellers are coming in. They turned that 12 into 3. Shit. This may be a out here. I got my stop well above the area. We're pushing higher. ES don't know what the hell they want to do. ES doesn't know what they want to do. Uh, Buyers are starting to step back in, even though that 12 turned into 2. It held that low, that poor low. All right. Buyers are definitely stepping in right now. Mm, Not, I'm not close to my out yet. Well, we push higher than, um, where's my out? 205s, 205.05. And that is my out. Just call it a day at that point. Right now, I am a little ways from even break even. So I'm definitely got a nice little drawdown against me at the moment, but we're still in it. I do like the fact that there's no volume here. Like we kind of drew a line there. ES is starting to fade. All right, we got 22,000. We're matching that now. Percentage is flipped there too. That was a good little sell tail there. All right, we're starting to fade now. That 23 is now 19, 18, 19. So we're just definitely a lot of sellers there, whether they're taking profit or really selling the market, fading the market. We'll see how that goes. But right now, we're still in the play. It's not a fast one, but all right. ES is definitely fading. Let's see what this buyer, if this is a buying candle, let's see how close to that 40 it is. Because if we're dramatically lower than that 40K, then we're in good shape here. And especially if we flip red. Right now, there's more buyers than sellers in this candle, but it's dramatically lower than the 41K from this candle. Again, we're in value area of yesterday, the 27th. Okay. Say we're dramatically lower than we were to 40, that 41. That 41 turned into 3. There's some imbalances in this candle, imbalance in here that we are, at least at the moment, rejecting. With some high sell volume there at these price points. All right, ES is really starting to fade down now. Not sure what the rest of the market is doing, but my thought is that we'll fade because of not only because of the charts are telling me, but also because of the jobless numbers. All right, ES is definitely fading. That was a hell of a push down a second ago. All right. See, that 41 turns into 3. Them buyers got completely weak and got even weaker on that candle. I may just take a half of that, take this 10 cent and go home on that one because I took such a drawdown on it. Okay, we're coming up on my halfway point here. The other sellers are coming in. 19 turning into 16. That's good. Yeah, we're fading. ES is fading. All right, we're in good shape here. I'm coming up on my halfway mark. Give me 2 more cents and that'll be half. Let me move my stop so I ain't gotta worry about it. All right, there we go. That's my halfway. Just sold half at 10 cent. Oh man, we are fading. See how that's crazy how we went from 41,000 buyers to 3 to 1,000. That 18 turned into 17, so it collected. We're now, well, we're testing that low again. That poor low. I want to see where we go from here. I moved my stop to break even the second half, so I'm half gold today. And let's see if we can give me full gold today. First day back in a week and a half participating. I'm always looking. It's not a day that goes by that I don't look at the charts, but I don't always participate. And okay, this may be knocking me out here in my second half. Let's see. So my second half, you can't see it on my TS, but my second half is here, right at this actually 40. 202.40 is my second half knockout. I moved it a little bit past my stop to kind of cover commission. So 202.40 is right at my out for it looks like we're gonna hit that. And oh, they didn't knock me out yet. It's getting close. So it looks like I got half goal, 10 cent. So that's cool. First day back, half goal. And looks like it's trying to get me out of here. All right, we out. Yep, I'm out. Okay. All right, not bad. Not my goal I shoot for myself, but we did get half. Let me check my account just to make sure. The only time I check my accounts, guys, just a piece of advice when you're trading, don't look at P&L. P&L will have you making some bad decisions. You'll start getting nervous and getting out of trades way too early. Okay, cool. So yeah, I got in at 86 cents, sold at 96. My half my position at 96. And my second half I got out at 88. Actually got me out at 89. So extra couple dollars there. Curious to see if we continue to fade to the upside, to continue to go up, or we fade again. This may be a second opportunity. Let's check it out. So we had a big, nice buyer here. It faded here, and now we're flipping here on that candle. Imbalance, imbalance. We're building off that 16 somewhat, but below half now. Shit. So we're building still, but I don't like it because we're okay. We're building. I take that back. Let the candle play out. All right, that's a nice little tail, selling tail. What's this? I don't know why that's not showing. Let's see what the buyers look. If this is a buying candle. Oh, nope. There we go. So it looks like this probably was a second push down, maybe some profit taken. Um, maybe the second run of fading offloading. They fade, let prices go back, and then they fade the rest of their position possibly. That nine turns into three. I mean, that's kind of weak compared to 33, 17, and 3. That's kind of giving me the impression that there's just a pullback. Now we faded back to negatives. So it's giving me a thought process of possibly um, a pullback here. Well, basically, just a pullback is just basically letting the second play, waiting for a price to go in the opposite direction before continuing in this intended path. Could be a little bit of profit taken there as well, but from 6 to 4, not the hugest build up, but it went from 33 to 17. So you can see the buyers are starting to weaken. 720 buy orders there went to 109, 90. So we'll see. ES is doing the same thing. So, I mean, it could also rotate in this area because we are still in the valued area of what was it, the 26? Is the value area of the 26. We had a poor low of the 27th. We have a poor high, which that moved. They got poor high here of 480. So my original one was here at 0501. I'm not sure why it moved. Uh, but yeah, see, we're weakening again here. 17 to now 12,000. Now we're building on the sell side. So that could be a pullback to go back to his intended target or intended direction. I would love to see price go below the poor low or go down below the poor low and stay trading below there. Right now we're rotating in this value area. There is a lot of trading happening within this node here, this volume node here. A lot of contracts being traded within that. And you can see that's happening again today. Curious to see what we do here. Um, wouldn't mind looking for another opportunity to fade again. I still like the fading opportunity here for right now until it tells me otherwise. Again, the buyers are in the market, but they're weak, right? From 12,000 to 6. Let's see what this candle ends up being. But from we had what 33 to 17 to 12 to 6 to 8. That's not really, excuse me, that much buildup. And we're still in this area too. So I'm curious to see if I may want to fade it again. Again, my entry wasn't the best. I should have been, if I would have made a little bit more patient, I probably would have gotten in and out pretty quickly, a lot faster than I was, a lot faster than I was in the play, but today, but I'm curious to see where we go here. Oh, okay. I got some text messages coming in. Normally around this time, I get people hitting me up, letting me know how they did. Let's see. Yeah, I still like the fade though. I still like the fade, guys. Until it tells me otherwise, I still like the fade here. I mean, the build up on the buy side is weak. That could change. I'm not saying that it can't, but as of right now, there's no indication that we will go higher. And that, like I said, that could change, but the charts are telling me differently. It's a big ass value area too, though, from yesterday. With a focus here, roughly 204.60. Big ass volume node here. Anything can go really. Buyers can step in and say, I want to go ahead and push it higher. Sellers can say, I want to fade the market down. Right now, there's nothing telling me that we will push higher, but you never know, man. We're almost 30 minutes of cash open. The first hour is normally what I play. If I do a second play, which is not often, I'm normally a one and done trader, but every once in a while I'll see something that's really good and I'll play a second time. And I won't invest as much. So if the second one doesn't work out, I'll make sure that I'm only risking maybe half of what I made earlier. So I'm still in profit throughout, even if the second one was a loss. I never turn a winner into a loser, no matter how many times I play. Um, trust me, and I know people who are listening probably have had that experience. They were up a certain amount of money and maybe greed kicked in, or they didn't understand when to take profit or to lock in profit, and they turned that green into a red. I've been there. It hurts like hell. I don't know if I ever told the story on here, but I told other people that I was up 5 grand at one point and never took profit. I know it's stupid. Never locked it in, never banked profit. And that 5,000 turned into a -1,000. I ended up losing 1,000. So that shit hurts. And it's one of those things you gotta go through to know the pain of it. Uh it ruins your day. When you look back at it and you call yourself all kinds of names and you could have been, oh man, I could have been a 500,000. I mean, I could have had 1,000, 500. What am I talking about? $5,000. I could have been $5,000 richer. Instead, you lost 1,000. I've been there. I think a lot of the stories that people are going through right now in trading, I've been there, done that. I've faced all of the uncertainties, the pain, the anger, the damn, that was stupid. What was I doing? The greed. I've been there. I've been there. And cool, actually to be funny to it was not funny, but it's funny to me. All of those heartaches and pains came from trading like a retailer, using Bollinger Bands and trend lines and um doing the what was it, the triangles, the ascending and descending triangles, all of those patterns. A lot of that came from there. Anybody that knows my story knows that I started to become profitable when doing divergences. And I focused strictly on that once my account started to grow, then I started to really stay on divergences. And then, my trading career has taken off and has grown a lot since then, to the point where I don't even use retail charts anymore. But I say all that to say I've done a lot of the mistakes that traders make at the beginning, looking at YouTube videos and following strategies of people saying that they have a strategy that they cannot lose on and 100% win rate and all of that bullshit. I've done it. I paid a lot of money for courses that led me nowhere. And you realize that 99% of those people, they just want your money because once you're done with the course, there's no way to do follow-ups. There's no community behind it. No. And then I heard a saying some time ago that really put my learning into hyper mode was that, institutional traders, the ones that actually move the market or understand the market 100%, they don't sell courses. The most that they would do was one-on-one training with people or maybe a group of people, but they don't sell a course. They ain't got time for it. Why would I tell you how to make money? Oh, I'm making all this money. I don't need your little, money that you're trying to give me for a course. It doesn't make sense for them. So, and then meeting some institutional traders myself, that became even more true. Once I actually met a few people who actually trade with prop firms or trade with banks, actually traded with Bank of America. That's what really kind of opened my eyes to it. Actual institutional bank traders. Uh, I say all that to say I've been through it. So you listening to somebody who did it all, just didn't give up. That's the only thing I didn't do. All right, we are about a minute to the 30-minute mark of cash open. Again, the buyers are weakening. I mean, there's 12,000 to 7 to 3. We're still in this value area, so this could be liquidation up here. Liquidity up here. ES is doing the exact same thing. Just keep bumping this head up there. The air is a little bit thin. You can see that selling tail there, the selling tail there. So let's see how it plays out. Let's let it run for about a few more minutes, then I'm gonna probably end this video here. So again, have goal to kind of go over why I faded the market. Basically looking at this volume profile, market profile of yesterday, the 27th, you can see from, oh, now it corrected itself, 205.01 all the way down to 204.01 was the value area of yesterday, with the POC roughly looking at it about 204.70 down to 204.52, meaning that area is the most was the most activity, the most contracts, options, stocks were traded in between that area. We have the poor high, which is value high. We have the poor low, which is value low. Also have it MAC here and here. Oh, we got zero prints coming in on the sell side. I just saw that pop up. Zero prints on the sell side. I mean, there's no sellers up here. Well, yeah, that was a value area. I also know that value was pretty strong here with this volume node here. The most volume in that, obviously in the value area of the profile. Um, and my thought process was to fade the market. Was to fade the market. I mean, especially if we got up into here, which we never did. As of right now, we could still do that. Um, that this poor low was also matching the value area or the POC of Tuesday the 26th. So my initial thought was to fade the market. I didn't know how long. I never know how long. I just look to get, a bits and pieces of the market. I don't look to hold the market all day or plays all day. And to kind of go back to it, let's see, this morning. Okay. Here's this morning. You can see, okay, we see open here. We open, where do we open today? We opened 203.79, which was this candle. There was a 201,000 sell order here that let me know there was a seller in play, but I want to see price go into a value area or maybe stay below the poor low of yesterday. You can see we kind of faded above it, or some people call it like punch a hole in it. The air was thin up here. Um, and we started to fade down for a hot second. So yeah, I got in a little early. If I would have got in closer to up here to the highs, then I probably would have been able to catch the 420. I ended up catching just the 10 center. Came into the area, you see some selling tails come in, high volume on the sell side, and we were to drop here. You can see we kind of built up on the 17,000 to 16, and it came into there. So that was the first fade. I'm still looking at a second fade right now. It doesn't look too good, but we're pushing up here. Here's technically the second fade. It ain't really that actually did that. Are we in it now? Yeah, okay. So we did have the second fade. And this is where the second fade is what I made my money at, my 10 center, because we did push higher, got close to my stop, and that second fade actually kind of what got me my 10 center. I was looking for another fade, and I don't think we even what kind of fading. It's getting weaker. That 40,000 matched that 18. It's somewhat weakening, but doesn't look too good at right now. ES is fading, but it don't look like that next fade is coming. 13, 14 to 10. That looks good for this candle. Let's see. There's no buyers up, no sellers up there. Zero print as of right now. You got zero prints up here. So that's kind of giving me that clue. What we at? 54 cent, 55 cent. Nah, that looks good, but and ES is falling too. Nah, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna take my 10 cent, even though it looks good though. It looks good. That zero print kind of telling a story here. Had a nice little push. It went from 11,000 at the top, 1,000 to 256 to 4 to 100. Yeah, that looked good. I should have took that. It was at 56. Right now it's 60 right now. That may have given me another 10. I should have pulled the trigger on that one. I didn't pull the trigger. I think I took what I took. My little 10 center. I think this is probably the other fade I was looking for. 45,000 would turn into 29. That looks good, bro. Damn, I should have took it. I'm not gonna chase it, but I should have took it. That would have gave me a 10 center probably. Yeah, let's see how it plays out. Imbalances here. If we fade the imbalances, then it looks good. When we fade the imbalance, that looks good though. That's a quick little fade. Selling tail came in. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna fade again. That looked really good. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. That looked good. Especially with ES is following suit. The broader market is doing the same thing. That would have been right now a 7 center. Oh my God. Damn, I ain't pulled the trigger on it, bro. Ah, that's all right. I made my money today. But yeah, that would have been that's an 8 cent. Yeah, not quite half, but who knows what's gonna happen in this candle. That 10 turned into 8. Not bad. That 45.29, that's really good. But the story was here, man. Zero print at the top, no sellers, struggle to go higher. Selling tail came in, even though there was 40,000 buyers here. Excuse me. You got an imbalance here. Second went from 40,000 to 18. You got 11,000 buyers there, went down from 11 to 1,000 to 256 buyers at the top of that candle to 4,000 to this candle 1,000. So I'm sorry, to 100. So that would have been a nice little fade down. Right now, it's just stuck in the zone. So it wouldn't have gave me 10, it probably would have been like 8, but I still would have held on to it and see where, let the play out. But again, you're going from 9 to 4, which is not that much of a drop off. Yeah. The market is everywhere today. I mean, the broader market is up and down, huge swings to the upside, swings to the down. I mean, the air is pretty thin at these price points, so there's a nice buyer at this candle here. A big buy, nice buy candle. Well, let me see what ES is. I mean, let's see what the Nasdaq is doing. All right, so the Nasdaq is completely fell. There was no fade. I mean, there was no pullback. That was a straight fade down from cash open. Let's see what the diamonds are doing. So the diamonds had a nice little push to the upside for the first 5 minutes and then faded hard down. To get a high swing back up and then faded down again to now swinging back up. So and then we're looking at IWM right now. Yeah. Some emotion going on here. It's not in unison, but it is also not pushing higher. 17, see. Yeah, 18 and 9 to 17. Three sellers, 3,000 sellers there. Let's see what this turns into. From 17 to whatever it turns into in this candle. All right, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, then I'm gonna log off here. Got a few text messages. Congratulations to anybody that caught that fade. Or if you caught the upside for whatever the reason was. I like the fade a lot better than the buy side on that one, especially early this morning. Um, right now we are almost 45 minutes into the market, and I still like the fade, even though we're having crazy swings. Nothing is telling me that we should push higher, even though ES is fading now. Let's just see what happens here. We got some limit orders in there, which is kind of weak. A nice little limit order there. Let's check out the dome. We'll see what the dome is telling us. So there's a lot of volume here. Highest point was 204.78, where there was little to no volume up there. So we could be fading, going up higher to that area and see if we fade down that way. But no huge players coming into it. Let's see what the ladder right now is pushing up. POC of the ladder is here. Excuse me, 204.56. We could be coming into higher today here. If we break higher today, then it's a wrap. See, we had a couple fade, actually, technically three fade options today. It was right at cash open. I didn't take that. I took the second fade, which gave me 10 center, actually 11 cent, because it I got out an extra cent above my stop. Yeah, so we just made new highs. So that I'm done with the fade. And that it's not to say it won't fade, but I'm out of the market at this point. 5, 6. We got buyers here, but eh, 204.60. So we're up here. We actually add that footprint on here. Okay. So yeah, I mean we're coming into low volume there. You can see we're starting to fade now. Almost at the top. I don't know why it changed. It changed again on me. See that poor high I had 205.01. Now it changed to 204. 204.88, which is kind of here. 204.81 was the high of the day. Coming to the poor high here. So that makes sense for this fade. ES is also fading down as well. You can see sellers came hot in this candle right off the fade. Again, 9,000, 17,000 down to 5 and 6. Zero sellers in this candle. I didn't even see that till now. There was zero sellers at the top of this candle. So that was a good push down. Let's see if we build off that though. Right now it's 8,000 turned into 6. So 21 turned into 6. We'll see where got some imbalances here. So we fade that imbalance down. It's gonna come to balance. Typically goes back to balance, and then there's only two buyers here. Zero print, zero print. Just popped up. The ladder looks like shit. Yeah, it looks like shit. All right. Got some imbalances here. Yeah, we're making new highs. I'll call it a day. I'll call it a day. As far as trying to fade the market, who knows? And here's the high right here that I had marked 205.01. That's the excuse me, that's the poor high. We're also coming up on a weekly number too. 204.82. It's a weekly number of IWM. I'm sorry, 204.74 is a weekly number. 204.82 is a daily number. So right now it is rejecting the daily. You want to see more sellers come in though. That 4,000 is weak compared to that 21 and 6. Excuse me. A lot of burp going on. Yeah, right now it's just rotating. This is a good time to probably call it a day. What is it? 10:17. We're approaching that hour of the first market where I'm pretty much done at that point anyway. Um, let's see. Let's see what this candle do, and then I'm out of here. All right, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you have an amazing New Year. 2024 is upon us. Um, everybody has goals, everybody has resolutions. It doesn't make sense to start on January 1st when you can start today. You don't have to wait till the first of the year to change your life, to set that goal, to accomplish that thing you always wanted to accomplish, to be the person you always wanted to be. Start today, because tomorrow's not promised. All right. Until next time, guys. I should be making a video tomorrow. Um, yeah, I should be making a video tomorrow. We'll see what the market does tomorrow. I'll log in a little earlier. We'll probably what I'll do is I'll mark my areas with you guys together instead of marking it before I start the video. But I always get in at 8:45, look at the markets, and then I start my video around 9:20ish or something like that. But anyway, until next time, peace.